have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semi-final collision. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Razorbacks offense comes on the field to open this game. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this RPO didn't work out. The quarterback tried to bounce out to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
That's reeled in. It's buried. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. With the catch, it's Brown. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. And the Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's got...
Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Whether a great completion, this guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Hart over the middle. It's Brown. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quarterback still with the football. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Wow, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up 3rd down instead. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The pass ball's incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. Buckeyes offense gets their first crack now. Let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Roberts. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. On the move now. Picks up the first and is still going. Who's in the clear? And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down play coming up. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Handoff in a single back formation. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. First down, they go right back to him. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball. But the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
Getting set. Here's second down. Caught to the right. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. New senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Makes a quick catch. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice...
Here he goes. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's an out route, the catch made. Touchdown, Razorbacks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Here's the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. The returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Toss play to the outside. Fights off a defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's gone. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Third down coming after that completion. Send the back in motion. Shotgun formation here on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Running back with the football. Gets some space around the 30. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Breaks into the clear. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Puts the defender into the spin cycle and breaks free. What a catch and run by the sophomore there. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. On for his 2nd punt of the game. His 1st one was a beauty. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. We'll give it to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
It's a solid gain. Moves the ball under the 28.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Oh, just 2 yards. This to me, this changes the tempo a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling the plays at 2nd down, that's a different deal. Now he's got to be thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's the 2-minute timeout in what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Escapes the pocket. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Allen. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. The Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Allen. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. The receiver makes the catch. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quick throw to his receiver. It is intercepted. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Oh, he trapped him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's hit just before the throw. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. It's kicking down at Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Razorbacks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the... Buckeye offense back onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Game moves into the 35. First down again. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Nice grab. It's Miranda. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to chuck it again. The sure hands, it's gone. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback looking to scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Allen. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive moving.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Finds his man. It's Allen. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. And the Razorbacks are on the move here. Handoff from the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. And this one goes nowhere, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive at the 18. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Powers through. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop it for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on a second down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. That completion makes it second and medium. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They keep him guessing with a run. Fights off a defender. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with the 1st and 10. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. He breaks free. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Allen. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important second down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Can he get there on the ground? Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on 3rd down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and
he's got it. Enough for a first down. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. So it's Arkansas in front. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Chewing clock with the running game. And a decent gain there where the defense brings him down.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Razorbacks line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball for 31. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. He reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Quarterback tries the left side. 1st down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion on the 37.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's how you finish a play. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot and try to get the football back.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.